Hello YouTube world, welcome to another review. Today we're going to be doing the Olight M2R Pro. This is the baby in hand, the baby in question, with a disgusting green colour. What the hell were they thinking? And of course, me being a tight ass, I had to get this one because it was cheaper, 40% off sale. Still, good torch. Let's get into it. So, a little side note, we're here in Australia, in Victoria in particular. They have what they call stage 4 lockdowns. What this means is we've actually got a curfew. 8 o'clock at night, everybody needs to be inside. I mean, guys, what is going on with this world? We're losing the plot. Not only that, we have travel restrictions, nothing more than 5 kilometres outside your suburb. So you know what? I've had to resort to coming back into my backyard, the little walking track that we typically use. This is all we can do. I'm waffling, so I'm going to get back to the video. Here we go. First topic, ergonomics. This actually, it feels really good. Good in the hand. It's chunky, but not too chunky. Just enough to be, you know, a good grip. I personally prefer the M2R because it's a little bit, it's got a smaller diameter here. It takes a 21700 battery, which I will show you. Let's see. 21700, 5000 milliamp. It has the Olight proprietary recharging end. So, as I've explained in other videos, they bring the positive and the negative up to the same side in order to be able to use the charging puck to do the job. I'll just put it back together because I'm all over the place. Oh, also, nice square cut threads, and also a good O-ring to give you that waterproof rating. So now we're just going to do a test of the magnetic base on the torch. Just stick it on the fridge and see what happens. No, it doesn't really hold very well like this. Upside down, I know it's no problem. I have tried it before. Another interesting feature is the LED indicator lights here. The top ones are for battery, the bottom ones here are for the brightness of the torch. The more lights you have, the more power and the more brightness. It's that simple. One thing about this torch, it's got a very wide base compared to the other 21700s. That means it tail stands really, really good. So if you're in a pinch, if you need a light to light up a room, put this on the table, turn it on, Bob's your auntie. Fantastic. Okay, now let's talk about light output. Uses three LEDs. It has a light output of 3200 lumens on turbo. It's not a concentrated beam per se, but because it's intense brightness, it gets out to a claimed 250 meters. 25 meters is realistic for a good usable distance. 25 to 30, maybe 40. But yeah, anything past that, you know, it does drop off quite a bit. Here we go. We're going to get into the night shots. Stand by. M2R Pro, 3200 lumens. Wow, that is absolutely savage. That is fantastic. What an animal. Seriously, guys? Very, very impressive. Again, those trees, 23 meters away, those two trees there. And just look how it lights up the whole area. It's super bright, but it's also everywhere. It's not so concentrated like the Warrior X, but certainly a savage. Now, the old chair test, 4 meters away. Again, this blows the image out. I am absolutely blown away by the sheer amount of light this torch is putting out. On the bridge, what do you see? Do you see me? I don't think you do. I think this torch doesn't stink like poo. So guys, I'm giving you a bit of a voiceover here due to the fact that my audio cut out. So M2R Pro on turbo, going for a bit of a walk, As you can see, it is an absolute savage. I love this torch. Probably heard me go on about it, but this is getting beyond a joke. I think this is becoming my new favourite. Anyway, there's the end of the track. Bye-bye. So, in conclusion, I'm going to start with the negatives. Firstly, rolls off the table. Man, that caught me out so many times. I go to put the torch down and I'm living in this old house and the floors are off their face, so nothing's level. It just gone. Dunk, big dent in the floor. Who knows what I'm doing right now? That's firefly mode. Way too bright, guys. 5 lumens, no good. I don't like it. However, I will say one thing. 5 lumens is actually enough to walk. So if you decided that you want to be really, what's the word? Let's say you want to be a conservationist, as in power. 5 lumens gets the job done. However, if you need this to go to the bathroom and not wake up your wife or not wake up your children, forget it. It's like shining a spotlight. So call it a positive, call it a negative. I'll leave that up to you. Now, my other 2 complaints, they're nothing, right? Seriously nothing. The only one thing that I don't like about this torch is the color tint. But you guys know that. I'm not a big fan of the cool white. So, yeah, you know. Let's talk about the positives. Wow. You want to know a really usable beam pattern? I would rate this as number 1. This is just so good. When you walk, it just gives you like a wall of light, like 3-4 times the width of where you are. So there's no, oh, where should I put my left foot versus where should I put my right foot? I better aim individually. It just works beautifully. Because of the power, it really gets out there. Like it doesn't go quite as far as the throwers, but let me tell you, you wouldn't need anything else. Your eyeballs can't really see any further than that anyway. So in my opinion, for practicality, this one here is an absolute winner. Absolute winner. So guys, if you've come this far, I'd like to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Anything you can do for me, give me a thumbs up. Give me a subs up. You know I always love to hear your comments down below. So keeping all that in mind, see you, that's you, on the next video. I've been watching the world events going on with this pandemic. I don't know about you guys, but down here in Australia, we're really locked down hard and we're struggling. I'm just hoping that all you guys out there are doing okay, and sending you love from Melbourne, Australia. And anyway, here's a little bit of cookie. It should cheer you up. Okay, bye-bye.